Hi everyone, now I'm going to be showing you how to tie this fly here. Now this is a pattern I tied it for many years. It's an old style sort of wet fly. Basically it's a river pattern, but though I like to fish it in the lochs. It's a very good caddis fly. It's an evening fly. When I used to gilly in the river down, when I was working I would fish in the evenings, and when the caddis were hatching I would use this type of fly, especially in the rough water when the caddis were coming off. I would fish below dry, and I used to catch a lot of fish on it. It's a very simple fly, and I used to tie it like to test the way I tie a fly, or just to reduce the number of turns I need. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's just, I used to tie it for a bit of fun. There's other ways to tie this fly, but I'm going to show you how I did this. So what we do is we start about maybe 1.5 miles from the eye, a couple of turns. Now I'm using the Pheasant silk. I'll show you it first before I start. There you see it's old Pheasant silk. It's an old thread. You could use if you want to use a thick thread, Uni-Floss, because I'm using this silk as a rib. Now I've just waxed it there. Now I'm just going to make sure I've got enough to the waist piece that I could use that as a rib, so just leave that hanging. So there's about 3 turns there to hold it. Now I'm using this floss here. This is a light orange floss from Uni, this one here. Now I run the wax through it, and then I split it in half. So I do just split it in half to reduce it. So I catch this on at the top, 2 or 3 turns, just to catch it, and then I wind down. I wind the body reasonably thin. I wind it down, obviously tying over the waist piece. Now you can stop just before the barb, and then you come back up. Just wind back up. Now the 3 turns I just used to tie it in at the top, I'm going to take that back. Catch them both ends in at the same time to save a wee bit of bulk. So I say I used to do this just to test myself out, and still have a robust fly. It still was strong enough. Trim that away, and then we bring the rib up around about 5 times or so to there. Now we can actually go back the 3 turns again. Catch in with rib, and we're catching in with floss, both ends at the same time. Trim that away. We've got a partridge feather. It's just a normal partridge feather. So we remove the fluff at the base, and then we're going to catch in by the tip. So I'm using my hackle pliers to locate the tip. Just hold it there, draw it back. And then we trim, just leave enough just to catch it in. Now, I could go back 3 turns again. I'll go back 2 so I don't lose my rib. Catch it in. There's 3 turns. As I say, this is a good practice for tying a lot of other flies, especially when you're using thick thread. But this is a thing I like to do. It's basically a practice fly, as I call it, but at the same time it's a fishing fly. So there's 3 turns. Now when you take away the fluff here, or the base fibres I don't need, just to save a bit of bulk. Trap that catch this in. Now that's a good fly in itself, just the way it is a spider pattern or a soft hackle. Now I'm going to use, this is not the easiest fibre to use in the world, it's hen pheasant. Now, there we are. These are not the best feathers I've got. This is the kind of off-centre feathers. So what we're going to do here is just remove the fluff, bring out the fibres to form a wing, enough that would form a right and a left side. So we bring it out, keeping it on the feather. And then what you want to do is slip your fingers up towards the tip and just bring the ends together. See how they've come together, they'll marry. Once you've got them, keep it nice and tight and tear it away. It's not going to go. Just take your time, it will come. There we are. See where we are, like? There we are. And then we want to tie this in to form a wing. Now this doesn't have to be perfect now, just make sure there's wax on the thread. So the length of the wing, well, it's basically up to yourself, just slightly by the bend. Now what I'm going to do is fold it so I've got it right on the left side, over the top of the wing, or the hackle, sorry. Pinch and loop. Oops. I turn there just to see. See what we're like. I came forward a wee bit, so what I'm going to do is go back. I mean the wing's fine, but I'm going to go back. Just drifted forward there a wee bit. Just make sure my thread's up beside the hackle. See where we are now. That's a bit better. We can trim this away at a slight angle. And then I like to bring the thread towards the eye and then work from the eye up in to these cut ends. And then whip finish. Just keep a hold of the thread, don't let it go. There we go, 1, 2, 3. Tighten up, trim away. And there we are. And that's just basically a kind of, well, it's very good to say for caddis. I'm just going to ping this off. The wing, fine. I mean, that gives the impression of a wing. That's what you're looking for. What I'm going to do now, just varnish the head. All the way around. And there we are. Got a varnish. Nice and bright. It's an old style sort of wet fly tied with the old peels of salt. It's a bit of fun, but it's serious fun, meaning it's a really good pattern to have. I mean, when you've got these flies, and I mean, I'm pulling the wing here, but to be honest with you, the more this was going to happen when you cast it. When this is in the water, it's got a nice bit of movement. It's got a nice shape. It's got the right colour. And when there's caddis coming off both in the rivers and the lochs, it's a good wee pattern to have. Now you can put a tail on it if you wish. It's up to yourself. Tippet, it could be golden pheasant tippet, or it just could be even partridge or something like, or even hackle fibre. Say a brown or so like that, a natural brown. It would work extremely well, but to be honest with you, I never ever put a tail on it. So anyway, there we are, folks. Could probably get another coat of varnish, but that'd be fine. I'd be happy with that. So anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that, and again, thanks for watching.